Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, when we left off, I had cleared out the east central zone of Ahto City, met Hulas, did some of the main story missions, and in the Republic Embassy, and left off here ready to check out the east section, where I know we can progress the Genoharadan quest line, as well as, I believe, find the swoop track. Swoop fan.
You here to cheer Cassandra? She's a fine racer. I hope she knocks Hukta out of the running. We need more rules about overpowered bikes. Hukta just rides over everything. It's boring watching him. Queedle is the local favorite. You should cheer along with us. He needs the encouragement. Hukta Jax is insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish. I guess we should expect that from a Gamorrean. We need more rules.
Hey! This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
This is a public street.
Hiding behind the Selkat laws. Typical Republic cowards. Out of my way, unless you want to feel the wrath of the Sith.
I've seen the Wrath of the Sith. I wasn't impressed.
The wrath of the Sith is a terrible thing. Remember Taris? You'll see. You'll all see. Out of my way.
Your words are all sound and fury, signifying nothing.
You dare mock me? If it wasn't for the Selkat laws, I'd teach you proper respect. Back off, Republic scum. A man like you couldn't hope to satisfy a Sith world. Back off, Republic scum. Back off, Republic scum. A man like you couldn't hope to satisfy a Sith.
Obey our laws here on Manaan, Off-Worlder. A law-abiding visitor is a visitor that does not go to prison. Why are you disturbing me, Off-Worlder? I did not indicate I wished to converse with you. I'd like to ask you some questions. Consult your own diplomat if you have questions, Off-Worlder. If you do not know of him, go to the Republic Enclave and find him. He is paid to be of service to your kind. I am not. I believe this concludes our conversation. A lot of real dickheads here on Manaan.
I don't know how much longer I can stay on this world. The cell cap don't make it easy for us off-worlders. I hear the Zerka Corp got kicked off of...
Cleaning droids. That door goes somewhere. Let's explore the courtyard first.
I hear the Zerka Corp got kicked...
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just hired on with the Sith. Of course, if the Republic has a better offer.
I'm not a recruiter.
Then why are you bothering me? I'm here on Manaan to find work as a mercenary. I'm not here to chat with tourists. Sorry, but you're too late to recruit.
You'd work for the Sith? They're evil.
Hey, keep your lectures. The Sith pay well, and they pay up front. That's all I care about. Sorry, but you're
Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't have time to sit here and answer your questions. I have to get ready. The Sith want me to report to their embassy first thing tomorrow.
Where's he actually end up?
Sorry, but you... I don't have...
Okay. Now that's it for that conversation. So let's talk to the Sith Negotiator, I guess.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic. I have no
What do we have here? A lost off-worlder, perhaps? You're probably here for the swoop races. Track is through the west corridor. Get moving. I believe Queedle Multa has taken the top spot. I prefer the professional races. His win was just a fluke. An aberration.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm no guide. The Sith don't suffer questions for long.
What do you think of the swoop races?
I am fond of the sport, true. But it's more about hating races I don't think should win than actually paying tribute to those I favor.
Who do you like?
Hookta Jax shows the proper spirit of competition, and it has brought him to the top before.
The Gamorrean? You're joking.
Brute force to the finish. He's very efficient.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Hurry it up. This is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of my kind.
I wanted to ask questions about Manaan.
Then seek out a helpful fish for answers. I have no interest in the affairs of the Selkath, and you have no reason to inquire about mine.
I have to leave. Goodbye.
Of course you do. Good riddance.
What do you want, Rainbat? I don't have the time or desire to bother speaking with wandering idiots. You're probably another race fan in a fool stupor after that big win by local whelp Queedle Multa.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I will get tired of your voice in short order, so make it quick.
You mentioned the races.
Nothing about the current state of affairs make me want to watch, especially if it means associating with the cattle grouped in there now.
There are no racers you like?
I admire the mercenary spirit of Cassandra Mateo. Other than that, no.
Her mercenary spirit isn't what's selling the auto prints.
She does have other qualities as well.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Harriet, this is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of my kind.
I have some questions about Manaan.
Grow some gills and swim the planet yourself. There's no substitute for personal experience. I have nothing else to say on the subject.
I have to leave. Goodbye.
Good. This visit was dragging on.
Alright. So, looks like the swoop track is south. So, this being me, I'm gonna go north first. Let's see what's through here. Yortel's Emporium. Sith War Droids. So this must be the Sith base or Sith embassy.
Move about your business, human. 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 Move about your business, human.
Sith embassy. So I could get in there. Here's the Sith Diplomat.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy.
I want to ask you some questions.
You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like.
I'll be going now.
Go. Stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside. Only people who have...
I have business with the Sith.
Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in, then we don't want anything to do with you. Now back off.
I have this pass card.
If you have a pass, why are you bothering me with it? Just go in. Only people who...
I know the passcode.
Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well then, what is it?
Zeta 245698 Alpha.
Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Alright. That's that, so let's go south to the swoop track. Oh, but let's check out Yortel's Emporium first.
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike?
Yes, I have a fine piece right here. A little dented, but still serviceable, and a real bargain at that price.
I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Get out of my store. I'm sick of you Sith and your stupid jokes. I've got real customers to worry about. I don't need you coming in here and making fun of my inventory every day.
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Sith are jerks. Understood. Yortal Ixlis. Are you here to mock me as the Sith, or do you actually want to buy something? I'm not here to make fun of you, I'm Doug Tetra. Please forgive me, I had no cause to be so rude to you. The Sith makes such trouble for me, and business has been slow. But that is no excuse for my tone. I apologize. Please, let us start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods store of Yortal Ixlis. If there is anything I can help you with, all you need to do is ask. I'd like to ask you some questions. I fear I will be of little help in providing information, human. I spend most of my time here in my shop or out collecting inventory. And at night I am too exhausted to do anything but return home and sleep in preparation for the next day. I will do my best to answer your questions, but I cannot promise to be of much help. I'm looking for some ancient ruins or possibly some type of star map. I know of no such thing in Ahto City. This is the only city on Manaan suited to non-Selkath. The oceans are the ancestral home of their people. If there are any ancient ruins of their culture, they would lie there. I have some more questions for you. How did you come to run a junk pile or used goods shop? Ah, yes, that. Well, I was not always in such dire straits. In fact, once I would have been quite well off, but the Sith had other plans. Well, technically my debt is to the Zerka Corporation, but that amounts to the same thing in the end. You owe them money? Yes, my debt to them is quite large, I fear, and it will be no easy task to repay it. I need money to pay them off, but I cannot find work anywhere the Zerka Corporation has influence, so they put me here fixing scraps and selling them for little profit. In time, in years, I may be able to repay my debt, but for now I must work. Is there anything else I may help you with? I have some more questions for you. How did you get in debt? I was quite a hand at electrical and mechanical devices of all sorts. I traveled the galaxy working for hire among all sorts of beings. But one day I failed in a task for a Zerka Corporation executive and was forced into debt. I need money to pay them off. What does that have to do with running a junk shop? Alright. I'd like to look at your inventory. Of course, human. My stock is all second-hand and some of it has minor damage. With the repairs I have done to them, my items are as good as new for a fraction of the price. Aw. Feel bad for this guy. Anyway, let's look through here. Seen all those. Looks like it's mostly droid stuff. I've seen all the plating. Advanced targeting computer. Verpine Demolitions Probe. That's new. Feats required Droid Upgrade Class 2. Skills, Demolitions plus 4. Wartime Contracts over the last 40 years saw a great deal of money poured into Verpine droid modifications, particularly in the area of demolitions. A droid must have basic demolition software paid points into the skill to benefit from this item. Basic targeting computer. Security interface tool. I don't think I've seen this, actually. Feats required Droid Upgrade Class 1. Skills, Security plus 2. Pioneered by Toshin Gant, this is the basic droid security breaker in use across the galaxy. Gant did most of his research for the Republic military after private efforts led to his imprisonment. A droid must have basic security software, paid points into the skill to benefit from this item. Computer... I've seen Computer Probe. Environment Shield Level 1. Gravity Generator. I think that's new. Feats required Droid Upgrade Class 2. Uses 10 out of 10. Damage none. On hit, slowed 75% for 9 seconds. Save DC 15 to negate slow. Charges. Using this item consumes 1 charge. This item is automatically discarded after all available charges are consumed. Items that have charges do not stack in inventory. These devices allow a droid to create localized gravity swells, the reverse effect of a repulsor lift engine. This can seemingly increase the weight of an enemy, slowing their movement. Oh, sorry, Yortal. That's a rough go, Skippy. Alright, let's go check out the swoop track. Do my own swoop racing, of course. Swoop registration. There's Vec. We'll talk to him in a minute. Swoop fan. You here to cheer Cassandra? She's a fine racer. I hope she knocks Hulas out of the running. Queedle is the local favorite. You should cheer along with us. He needs the encouragement. Hook to Jax is insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish. I guess we should expect that from a Gamorrean.
Huck to Jax is insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish. I guess we should expect that from a Gamorrean. You here to cheer Cassandra? She's a fine racer. I hope she knocks Hukta out of the running. Hukta Jax is insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish.
You here to cheer Cassandra? She's a fine...
You'll have to get in line for the good seats when the races start. There's a lot of people that want to see them. Have you been to the swoop races before? Some of these riders are sure full of themselves. Sure, the swoop circuit is suffering a bit with Terrace gone, but we still have some good racers to watch. I was down here last week, and I got Cassandra Mathiel's auto print. She doesn't do that very often. You'll have to get in line for the good seats when the races start. There's a lot...
This isn't the best track, but it's better than the Dust Bowl on Tatooine.
Novice swoop racer.
Hey, come to cheer your favorite swoop jock? Well, this is the place now that Terrace is gone. You're probably here to see the more established racers. That'll be me someday. This isn't the best track, but it's better than the Dust Bowl on Tatooine.
Xena. What do you want? If you aren't a racer, you're nobody, so just leave me alone. Slamoth. Greetings to you, Offworlder. Are you here as a spectator, or will you be entering the swoop field as a contender? Can you help me with information? I'm sorry, but I'm sure there are others that will have what you need. My duty is to organize the races, and I pay attention to little else. Of course, with the destruction in Terrace, we're in a bit of a rebuilding phase. Our sector champion was one of the casualties there. I have raced on Tatooine. Perhaps you have, but that is not a recognized circuit track. Mata the Hutt is not a respected promoter, no matter what he says. He has also altered the payment structures set up for the swoop circuit. Of course, most of the governing circuit organization was lost on Terrace. You are welcome to prove your skill here, regardless of experience. The course is open to any that have the means to participate. 100 credits must be paid for each officially timed attempt that you make. This amount will be due before each race. I want to talk about the rewards. Races on the Manaan course are organized in the Galactic Standard 3-round system. Each round pays differently. Tatooine uses tiers instead of rounds. Why the difference? Tatooine is not recognized and won't be while Mata insists on refusing to accept galactic standards. When the circuit is re-established, he will fall in line. Here on Manaan, round 1 is the domain of hobbyists and amateurs. I mean no disrespect by that, they just can't afford the faster swoops yet. Round 2 is populated by the beginner touring racers. They have decided to invest in the sport and are attempting to make it pay. Round 3 is usually only attainable by seasoned professionals. There have been exceptions, but only rarely. What does each round pay? Round 1 pays 500 credits, Round 2 pays 2,000 credits, Round 3 is 5,000 credits. These are relatively standard values for the sport. Each round is paid out only once per tournament. The leader that shows dominance in all 3 is named Sector Champion. Describe the current crop of racers. Sparse. Terrace took a great many good racers with it when it was destroyed, including our Sector Champion, Sakul Ondandanax. Currently our biggest attractions are Cassandra, Mathiel, and Hook to Dax. They are the only touring professionals present for this tournament. But even with such auspicious competition, Queedle is the racer getting the biggest responses. He's a local favorite and very talented. Let's go back to my other questions. Certainly, I'm always accommodating to the racers. I'll be back later. Very well. I will tell our organizers to have the course ready for your return. Journal entry added. Manaan swoop races. Swoop races on Manaan are open to anyone willing to pay the 100 credit racing fee. There are 3 rounds of races to compete in. Sulf. Hello there, are you looking to book the swoop course for a practice run? There will be a small positioning fee of 20 credits to have your swoop bike readied. I want an officially timed race. Please speak to the course regulator for information on challenging the current leaders in each race category. Why is there a fee? We find that racers are more careful when they are funding the course with each race. Besides, we must defray maintenance costs somehow. And please, no haggling. I am not authorized to give a discount, even if I wished to. No thanks. Goodbye. Very well. Goodbye. Queedle. Hello there, you probably want to talk to the professional racers. They are in the Racers Lounge, the room just to the east. They don't usually associate with amateur racers like me. I'll probably be giving up soon anyway. I just want to ask a few questions. I'll answer what I can. I don't think I'll be going back out on the track. What is bothering you? I'm not getting any better out there. I race hard, and I think I have good skills, but I just can't afford to keep up with the professionals. Their swoop bikes are modified with the best equipment. There is only so much you can do with a borrowed toolkit and standard parts. I can't afford to make this my life. I want to keep going, but without money you don't win, and if you don't win, you don't get money. How much do you think you need? It's not your problem to worry about. I shouldn't even be bothering you with this. The 500 credits I need is my problem, not yours. There's no way you can earn the money? I saved all my wages from the processing plant to buy my swoop in the first place. I just don't have anything to spare. Here, I can give it to you. You're just giving me 500 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. I'd have to save for months to get anywhere near that much. Thank you, I mean it. I'll get them working on my swoop right away. Maybe I can improve on my round 1 time after all. Come back to East Ahto in a day or so after the changes are made. I hope it helps. Maybe I'm just not good enough. I guess we'll see. Let's go back to my first questions. Alright, but don't take too long. I want to get my swoop upgrade done soon, so it'll be ready when you come back to East Ahto. Use the money I gave you to upgrade. I'll see if putting the credits you gave me into swoop upgrades will help, but I don't know if it will. I may just not be good enough. I guess I'll know when I get my bike upgraded. That will take a little while, so check with me when you come back to East Ahto. Thanks for your help either way, I mean it. Is Manaan a good course for racing? I don't know. It's been hard to keep up with the professional racers. Maybe it's the course, or maybe it's me. I'm not doing very well. I haven't raced anywhere else, but I'd probably do just as bad on another track. How long have you been at this? Not long, but I don't know how much more time I'll be putting in. I think I've gone as far as I can go. What can you tell me about the other racers? Hook to Jax and Cassandra Mateel are the only 2 professionals here right now. They keep to themselves in the Racers Lounge. The only thing I can really say about them is that I'll never get close to beating them. I should probably just give up racing. Let's go back to my first questions. Alright, but don't take too long. I want to get my swoop upgrade done soon. I want to ask about you and racing. Me? No one is interested in me. I'm just Queedle Molto, one of many failing amateur swoop racers. Back to my first questions. Do you know much about Manaan? Well, I've lived here for more than 10 years. I worked in the big purification and processing plants here after leaving my homeworld of Ando. In all that time, I've learned very little about the Cellcath and their way of life. They don't like off-worlders much, even if their politics are neutral. I can't get used to the Sith presence here, but everyone is interested in Manaan to some degree. It's all because of the Kolto. What do you know about Kolto? I know that you need it to make med packs, and I know Manaan is the only place to get it. That's all anyone knows, I think. Have the Sith been a problem? No, but it's unnerving to have them here, especially after what happened on Terrace. The swoop circuit was really hurt by that, I'm sure you know. I have to leave, goodbye. See you around the track. Journal entry added, light side points gained, 100 experience gained, credits lost 500. Manaan swoop races. You have given Queedle some credits to upgrade his swoop. Once he has had some time to upgrade his bike, he will be able to compete against the professional racers. Anything? Hello again. There's not much happening here yet. I guess the racers are waiting for the field to fill out a bit. I appreciate the money you gave me to upgrade my swoop. Come back to East Ahto in a day or so, and I'll see if my times can improve. Alright. Swoop racers only. Swoop records panel. Manaan course record terminal. Results accurate to last race. Error. Circuit results unavailable. Select swoop rider record to display. Show results for Queedle Molto. Current status, no past ranking. Best course time, 2382. Show results for Hook to Jax. Current status, Sector Champion. Best course time, 2250. Show results for Cassandra Mateel. Best course time, 2325. Alright, well, let's talk to the 2 of them. Cassandra Mateel.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an autoprint, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Leave me alone. I need time to prepare for my races.
I just want to ask you a few questions.
We'll get it over with.
I want to ask about you and racing.
Of course you do. Everyone wants time with the fabulous Cassandra Mateel. There just isn't enough of me to go around.
Is Manaan a good course for racing?
It was, but I can't seem to get a break lately. Hukta has been holding me off, and all he does is run over everything. But this place is all there is, until the circuit recovers from the loss of Taris. It's going to take a while.
There are no other tracks?
Not within reasonable traveling time. I heard there was a startup on Tatooine, but I'll stick with the legitimate tracks. Thank you very much.
What do you mean by that?
Huts aren't to be trusted. That's all I'll say.
How long have you been at this?
2 years. But that's more than enough time to know the secrets behind the sport. It's all about the image you portray.
What do you mean by that?
Hukta is the thug. People like him because he's mean. I'm the pretty one. The one that people want to take home. Even if we don't win, we're easy to remember. That keeps the fans coming back. So race organizers want us at their tracks. Local racers don't bring in off-world crowds. They need us. At least they would if there was still a functioning circuit.
Can you tell me about the other racers?
Hukta Jax is the only other professional here besides me. He got where he is by making sure everyone knows he's the toughest racer out there. I don't know any of the other racers. I guess there's Queedle, the local favorite. He won't amount to much.
What makes you say that?
You need money to compete. Maybe he's got some skills, but he just doesn't have the best bike. It's that simple.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Yes, hurry it up.
Do you know much about Manaan?
I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up. Seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes people unpredictable or something.
I have to leave. Goodbye.
Don't hurry back.
Alright, let's talk to Hukta. Who is you, Hukta Jax, that's me, says you should step back, because pro racers like me are important. So you leave me alone so I can get race ready. It's important. Meditation and stuff. I just want to ask a few questions. Yeah, okay, but you keep it short. I got no reason to talk to you. I want to ask about you and racing. Okay, maybe I say something, or maybe not. Hukta Jax don't give secrets out. Is Manaan a good course for racing? This track is pretty good. It's too wet, but it's on the ocean, so you're gonna have that. Better to hit waves than rocks, I guess. This track is all there is until the circuit is up again. Taris took the best racers. I suppose there is Tatooine. What's wrong with Tatooine? I'm not going back to Tatooine ever. Hukta Jax is better than that dust ball. When were you there? That's none of you's business, and you stop asking about it. You stop! How long have you been at this? Lots of years. I got my swoop after we raided... I got my swoop when someone left it to me. It was sad, but happy too. What do you mean by that? Nothing, and I'm not saying any more. What can you tell me about the other racers? I just know that I am better than all the rest. I'd be better even with more pros here. Cassandra is okay, but she is weak and little. Queedle is here too, but he doesn't got what we got. What do you mean? He doesn't have the best swoop. He can have skills all over the floor, but if his swoop goes slow, he goes slow, and he goes slow. Let's go back to my first questions. Why? You sure talk when you get going. Maybe we can hurry up and stop soon. Do you know much about Manaan? I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up. Seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes people unpredictable, or something. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Yeah, you go then, and leave me alone. Alright, let's do some racing. Actually, I wonder if I can transit out and back right quick. Return to the Ebon Hawk. Transit back. Hello again. I still can't believe the difference a few upgrades make. My score is top of round 3. I never thought I'd be able to do that. Before I go any further, though, I have to return the money you gave me. The prize I won covered most of it. You keep it. Use it for more upgrades. Thanks, but no, I won't need it. I'll do alright now that I have a chance. I want to ask about you and racing. Well, things may have turned around for me luck-wise, but I'm not sure if I really know all that much more than I did before. Is Manaan a good track for racing? I didn't think so before, but thanks to you, I made it to the top round of racing. I guess the course is alright after all. How long have you been at this? Not long at all, but I guess I'll be able to try and make it a career now. This was a big step for me, thanks for your help. What can you tell me about the other racers? I can tell you I never thought I would meet them. I doubt that Cassandra and Hukta like that I've won round 3. I hope that will just turn to friendly rivalry. I think I can make a go of professional swoop racing after all, thanks to you. Let's go back to my first questions. Anything you like, you helped me more than enough. You know much about Manaan? That's it. I have to leave. Goodbye. See you around the track. Light side points gained, 200 experience, 500 credits, and a journal entry. Active quests. Excuse me. Manaan swoop races. Queedle has won the swoop races on Manaan, becoming sector champion. He has surprised everyone and greatly increased the level of competition. What do you want from Hukta now? I don't have time for you or anyone. What? Again? Ask and leave me alone. I don't like the new racers here, though. Queedle stole the top round from me. How'd he get so fast all of a sudden? There's Queedle, too, but he is the worst. I mean, what is he doing winning it all? That is just not right. He's not pro.
I really don't have time for you.
I'm gonna ask about you in racing.
Again?
It's not a good course for racing.
Was, but I can't see. And Queedle? What's he doing winning? He's just a local amateur. I'm glad only a small crowd saw him blow past me. But this place is all there is.
What can you tell me about the other racers?
Hukta Jax. The only other name I know is Queedle. You heard about him taking it all, right? I don't know where he got the speed from. Yes, yes. Don't hurt.
Alright, let's do the actual racing now. Greetings again. Will you be racing today? We're always looking for serious competition for the established riders. I'm ready to race. Very well, but before we place your swoop in the starting position, I must collect the 100 credit fee. Persuade. Lowering the fee would encourage new racers. I would tend to agree. We already have a number of racers that are struggling. I will drop the fee to 50 credits. I'll pay the 50 credits. Very good, Offworlder. Now we must determine what time you will be trying to beat. Let's have a look at the standings. Cassandra Mateel is your opponent for this round. Her time of 23:25 remains the respectable mark to beat. Racing fans, your attention. A new challenger will now attempt to unseat Cassandra Mateel. Let them hear you. Oh shit. Oh no. I fucked that up badly. Yeah. My phone was bothering me. Terrible. That was unfortunate. Your performance just now was not of very high quality. You will need to improve. I'll be back later. Let's do better. Let's do mo better. Nice. Nice little dance move. The winners of the first round are paid 500 credits. It's enough to cover your expenses, but you'll have to keep racing to really make it pay. We'll record this for future reference, and wish you well on your attempt to reach Sector Champion. I'll be back later. Journal entry added, credits received, 500. Manaan swoop races. You have beaten the first round of races on Manaan. Yeah, I've beaten you now. What do you have to say about that?
Don't expect a warm hello from me. I don't have much warmth for the racer that outranked me in that round. Again? 2 years. Hukta is even if with the local Hukta jet the only. Yes. Don't hurt.
Alright. All it changes is her greeting. I'm sure it won't stand as a record for long, but I have to thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate all that you did for me. Now we're recovering from our dark hits, which is good, because we're going to take some more. You got one race, but that means nothing. Go bother another beginner or something, because you are no interest to me. Hey, you're not bad. Maybe if you win a couple races, I might be glad to have talked to you.
Don't worry about hurrying through the ranks. With the circuit down, there's not many other places to race right now. You're gonna find that racing here is serious business. Maybe even dangerous sometimes. Racing here is pretty well regulated. I hear that other tracks are falling under HUD control. Racing here is pretty well regulated.
I sure hope you're staying here. Beating the first round has made you look pretty good to the crowd. You're not bad for a beginner. It's almost like you've competed at this level before. Not bad at all. But I'll start cheering when you prove you're not just using beginner's luck. I sure hope you're staying here. Beating the...
You're up against the second round times now. That's a hard round to beat. I guess you've got what it takes to advance. The odds against you winning are getting better. I guess you've got what it takes to advance.
The second round always has experienced riders. You'll be up against some tough times.
Sure. Not gonna bother Vec yet. But I wonder if the Sith out here have anything to say after you actually start racing.
What do you want now? You press your luck pestering a Sith soldier. It doesn't seem wise on your part. As I have said in the past, the swoop races attract the lowest of rabble. As you are one of them, I suggest you leave me alone. What do I think? I think it's a shame when an unworthy newcomer unseats his betters. I am not easily won as a supporter. I am fond of the sport, true. But it's more about hate.
Who do you like?
Hukta Jax shows the
Gamorrean?
brute force. Of course.
Why are you back again? I didn't show enough disinterest the first time round. You really should master social with the Sith. I shouldn't expect you to listen. You're probably just another open-mouthed fool here for the swoop races.
You mentioned the races.
Altara's campaign killed the giants of the sport. The current races are hardly inspiring. An Aquilish champion? Laughable. Nothing about the current state of the world. I admire
her mess.
She does good.
Alright. Let's go for the second round. See, I like the swoop races. I think they're a fine minigame. They're short, to the point, 3 rounds each time. It's actually skill-based. Ready to race. I'll pay the 100 credits. Hukta Jax is your opponent now. His time of 22:50 is your mark. I trust you are ready. Manaan race fans, a new contender now addresses the time of Hukta Jax. A race to end all races, beginning now. Not even close. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah. Skip the stupid cutscene of me. With everyone hating on me. Almost. But no. I like how no matter how close you get, it's just a binary. Like... Yeah. I'm getting better every run. I'll be fine. Boom. Done. Nice dance. A second round win is worth 2,000 credits to you. Many racers bow out when they reach this level, but I have a feeling you won't. The next round of races will determine Sector Champion. You'll have to be flawless to achieve that. Back later. Journal entry added, credits received 2,000. Manaan swoop races. You've beaten the second round of races on Manaan. And what do you have to say now? Professionals.
You're really annoying, you know that? I hate it when people come out of nowhere and start collecting wins. Again? Hooked the only... It was incredible. But this place is all the... Yes. Don't hurt.
Go away. You and me, we don't have anything to say about nothing. Go beat someone else's time or something. Sure. Let's talk to Queedle. Alright. How about the rest of you?
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka.
Racing here is pretty well regulated. I hear that...
You're surprising a lot of people, me included. Nice job out there. You're surprising a lot of people, me included. Nice job.
Some of the racers are having a bad time here on Manaan. Seems like you have all the luck right now. Are you sure you're up to challenging the third round time? I mean, you're good, but are you that good? I'm putting all my credits on you. You're a sure thing. Some of the racers are having a bad time.
Are you sure you're up to challenging the third round time? I mean, you're good, but are you that good?
Alright. Let's see about the Sith again. Because they did, at least the woman mentioned that I had, her dialogue referenced that I had started racing.
What do you want now? As I have said in the past, what do I? I am of course.
Same. Yeah, so their dialogue's not changing. Let's go after the round 3 time. This one is hard. as I recall. And, you know, I mean, it should be. It's the last one in the entire game. It's the hardest one. Beating upgraded Queedle's time. This will be an exciting race, I think. You're going against Queedle's new time of 22:48. He's the solid crowd favorite now. Attention fans, a new contender will now face the time set by your resident champion, Queedle. Excitement is guaranteed. I beat him. Well, I beat that time on my last run. But I also did that last run near perfect, so we'll see. Oh. I was off by 9/100ths of a second. Boo, boo, they say. I missed one pad, too. I can even show you the exact one it was. If you played it back, I'd be like, that one. Yeah. Let's do round 3. Oh no. The same. I mean, you hit an obstacle. I wish it would let me reload as soon as I fucked up. Having to watch all these scenes every time is annoying. But it is what it is. Yeah. Come on now. Gotta beat upgraded Queedle. Let's go. Just beat it. Just beat it. And that's it for swoop racing for the entire game. Nice. The salute. That's good. Greetings, Sector Champion. You have proven to be a spectacular racer, even defeating Queedle's improved time. You've won a great deal of money. The payment for becoming Sector Champion is 5,000 credits. That will be the last amount offered for now. When we begin a new round of races, we will make certain you are notified. I'll be back later. Of course, Sector Champion. Journal entry added. 5,000 credits received. Should be completed now. Sure is. Manaan swoop races. You have beaten the 3rd round of races on Manaan and become Sector Champion. Well, good. Anything else to say, people?
Well, hello, Sector Champion. You must be proud right now. You'll excuse me if I don't join in with cheers of my own. Again, you should know better than any of us. You're the Sector Champion after all. You tell me if the track is good. 2 years. Hukta is even the local... I don't need to tell you anything. You've beat us all. I'm just looking for an excuse to gloat.
She's not wrong about that.
Yes. Don't hurry back.
Grr, Sector Champion. Well, that is very nice. Now, how about you go away? I got to work on waterproofing my swoop. What is I going to tell you about this course? You won it already. Go let someone ask you questions instead. You don't need nothing. You beat everybody. I got nothing to tell. Let's talk to Queedle. Greetings to you, Sector Champion. That was an amazing time you turned in. The best I've seen on this track. I don't feel bad losing to you now that I know I'm in the running. Thanks for your help, even if you did win it all in the end. What else can I tell you? You're Sector Champion now. You've shown you know more than I could tell you. I think you answered your own question by becoming Sector Champion. It's obviously a good place for you to race. Me too, I guess. I was worried it was too hard to get ahead on this course, but your help made me realize I just needed a little boost. Thanks again. You understand everyone enough to beat their times. That's probably more than I could tell you. I'm learning, though, and I'll get even better. Thanks again for your help. I appreciate it. Alright. The rest of you. Wow, you're like so great. I can't believe you actually spoke to me. Like, wow.
Are you sure you're not a pro? You sure seem to know what you're doing out there. Wow, you shot through the ranks here. Hey, I'm impressed. I couldn't do that. Wow, you shot through the ranks here.
I didn't think you had it in you, but I guess I was wrong. You've really won me over, champion. Racers like you are why I watch the sport. You dominated the whole field. It was exhilarating. Racers like you are why I...
Could I get an auto print? You just had the quickest rise to Sector Champion that I've ever seen. Could I get an auto print? You just had the quickest rise to Sector...
Whew. That was an exciting time you turned in. Nobody else had a chance. Whew. That was an exciting time you turned in.
Alright, let's try the Sith soldiers one more time. And then we'll get back to real business.
What do you want now? Don't count on a small measure of celebrity you've attained at the swoop races. All are equally inferior before the Sith.
What do you think of the swoop races?
Are you hoping that I'll look more favorably on you because you've taken the Sector Champion title? You are mistaken. I am fond of the sport, true. But it's more about hating races I don't.
Who do you like?
The Gamor.
Root for... Of course.
Why are you back again? Go look for your fans over at the swoop races, Sector Champion. I'm sure they'll give you what you're looking for. You're the Sector Champion. You know the races inside and out. Why ask me? Are you trying to earn a compliment out of me? Nothing about the current state. Good.
Alright. Let's talk to Vec now. Congratulations on winning the Manaan Championship. I do enjoy watching your races, human. It makes a nice break from the hectic world I must deal with every day in my business. Who are you? My name is Vec. I work for Ithorak Goldar, a merchant who deals in very rare and expensive art. He serves as the go-between for buyers and sellers throughout the galaxy. I serve as Ithorak's security advisor, a highly demanding job. The fact that Ithorak seems to delight in insulting and berating me makes it even more difficult. Yes, I can see how it would be very stressful. You can't even begin to imagine how hard it is dealing with the galaxy's cultural elite. They're like spoiled children throwing tantrums whenever they don't get their way. And Ithorak is the worst of them all. You idiot, Vec! How could you be so stupid, Vec? He thinks my job is easy, but I'd like to see where he'd be without me. I'm sorry for that outburst. I come here to relax, but just talking about work is making me tense. So allow me to wish you a civil good day so I can get back to watching the racers. Interesting. You're wearing a Sith uniform. Are you with the Sith? To be honest, no, not really. I just wear this uniform to gain respect. People are less likely to give me trouble if they think I might be with the Sith. Don't you think the Sith might take exception to that? Well, maybe, I guess, but the Sith here on Manaan aren't about to do anything to get them in trouble. Not if it means getting sanctions against their Kulto shipments. As long as I don't actually say I'm with the Sith, they don't seem to mind. So I use this outfit to give me the psychological edge I need. Being a Ithorak's security advisor isn't easy. I need to meet with Ithorak Goldar. Can you set it up? You need to meet with Ithorak? Forgive my skepticism, but you hardly resemble our typical client. We deal in the kind of pieces found in the chambers of a galactic senator. I represent an anonymous buyer from Coruscant. Yes, you do have that look about you, the air of one who serves the rich and powerful. Servile, fawning, a look I have seen in my own mirror far too often. Very well, I'll set up a meeting with my boss. The Sith permit Ithorak to conduct his private business in their non-secured hangar. Go to the docking bays and we will meet you there. Journal entry added. Genoharadan, Ithorak. Vec has agreed to set up a meeting between you and Ithorak. You can meet him in the second docking bay of the Manaan spaceport. Hey, that's pretty cool. Alright. Now let's return to the Ebon Hulk. That's pretty easy. Assault droid. Ithorak is waiting for you inside the hangar. As you probably know, there are no security cameras there, the better to conduct our business away from prying eyes. However, before we go in, I'll point out this rather large assault droid standing beside me. I and the droid will both accompany you in to see Ithorak, just to make sure there is no trouble. My business with Ithorak is private. Ithorak is an important man with access to the rich and powerful. He is not about to let himself become an easy target for a kidnapping or an assassination. When you meet Ithorak, I and the droid will both be there. It is my job to protect my employer, and I intend to do that regardless of my personal feelings toward him. Personal feelings? Do you mean you don't like Ithorak? Ithorak can be as temperamental as his clients. Combine that with his arrogance and the way he treats his underlings, and you can understand why I might soon consider seeking other employment. But despite all Ithorak's faults, he does pay well, so I serve my employer faithfully for now. What if I gave you 500 credits not to protect him? 500 credits to betray Ithorak? 500 credits to abandon the man who insults and belittles me on a daily basis? How could I refuse such a generous offer? Ithorak never appreciated me while I was around, so let's see how he likes dealing with you alone. But before I go, one last warning, human. Whatever your plan for Ithorak is, be careful. I've always suspected he was more than just a simple merchant. I've heard people who cross him are rarely heard from again. I don't want to risk his vengeance, so I'm going to disappear for a long while. Just in case Ithorak gets the better of you in this, you understand. Goodbye, human, and good luck. Journal entry added, 500 credits lost. You've convinced Vec to abandon Ithorak. Not very difficult considering how the Twi'lek felt towards his boss, but you still have to deal with Ithorak himself. He's waiting for you inside the hangar at the docking bay. Assault droid. What can I do with you? This assault droid must have been programmed to respond to Vec's commands. Now that he's gone, it isn't doing much of anything. Reprogram the droid. Rig the droid with a frag mine and program it to approach Ithorak and detonate. Success. Its deadly payload in place, the droid marches towards Ithorak. Oh, that is awesome. What is this? What's going on here? Dark side points gained, items lost, 225 experience, and a journal entry. Ithorak is dead. Now you just have to return to Hulas and collect his bounty. A datapad. This datapad has a single message on it. Someone has discovered that you are more than you claim to be. Watch your back, because you know Vec is too incompetent to watch it for you. Interesting. It wasn't a huge dark hit. Let's transit back. That'll bring me closer to Hulas. After this, of course, we're going to have to leave the planet and fly back to Tatooine. Which I'll go ahead and do inside this episode, since that doesn't count as exploring new territory. That's kind of always my division with this game. One new map and then any backtracking that comes about as a result of it. What up, Hulas? Welcome back, Doug Tetra. Ithorak Goldar is dead. Yes, I heard he met her at a grisly end. For completing this mission, you have earned another reward. Take these Genoharadan gloves. You will find they are very useful in battle. By disposing of Ithorak, you bring yourself ever closer to being accepted into the Genoharadan. But you must complete all your missions before you will be admitted into the guild. Is there anything else, Doug Tetra? I'll be back later. Journal entry added, 1,000 experience, and the items. You've collected the bounty for Ithorak. Genoharadan Power Gloves, Strength +4. Modeled on the Ariadu designs, these gloves use bursts of repulsor lift energy to assist movement, effectively giving the wearer tremendous strength. Yep, we're gonna wear those. Shaboomy. Alright, let's return to the Ebonhawk. Okay. We're going to need to fly to Tatooine. We'll see just how many movies that entails sitting through. I will see you on the other side of the jump cuts. They got the fighter minigame again. I hate this. Where you at? No, seriously, where you at? There it is. Alright, here we have made it to Tatooine. Let's roll. Alright, Vorn is actually in the Sand People territory. We'll just have to schlep on out there. What's my strength at now? Oh yeah, I gotta talk to this guy.
Oh, it's you again. Good hunting.
More desert raid, really. I'd rather not fight those. I'm gonna try and just run around them. That actually went just fine. Nearly, anyway. There's his swoop and his droid. Vorn's assault droid. So this time, if we rig the swoop bike, it actually, he finds the mine, disables it, repairs his droid, and calls us out to face him. But what we can do is reprogram his droid. His droid is damaged and inactive. Program droid to seek out and attack Vorn Dasrad. 6 repair parts. Success. Patrol mode engaged. Once you end this session, the droid will seek out and attack its old master. Leave it alone. The droid engages its patrol mode and moves off to engage Vorn Dasrad. You decide it would be wise to follow it. Look at that. He's killed a crate dragon. What this? What going on here? What are you doing with my assault droid? I've reprogrammed your droid, Vorn. Turn my own droid against me. Very clever. Did it take more than rogue assault droid and you to take down Vorn Dasrad? Items lost. 300 experience gained. Alright, boyo. First things first. Master speed. Then we're gonna whirlwind you. Then we're gonna do some floats. I'd really rather whirlwind him again. He's not very hard, but all the same. Dark side points gained, journal entry added, 700 experience. Genoharadan, Vorn. Vorn is dead. Now you just have to return to Hulas and collect his bounty. 300 credits and a datapad. There is a message on this datapad, though it is unclear if Vorn meant to send it to someone or if someone sent it to him. The guild is restless. Genoharadan agents are hunting. Soon they will come for me, and possibly for you. When they do, I plan to be ready. Now, what I would like, see if I can get a pearl out of this crate dragon. I doubt it, but that would be neat. Let's find out. I think all that does is disappear the body. Yeah, there's nothing else over here. Unfortunately. Alright, well, let's transit back to the Ebon Hulk once again. Alright, let's hop back aboard. And we're going to fly back to Manaan to visit Hulas and turn this one in. See what we get for it. So naturally, there are going to be videos, or movies, and I will see you on the other side of those jump cuts. Again. I'm getting unlucky with this all of a sudden. I think there's just one more. There it is. Seems like there's a maximum of 6 every time. Oh, come on, flying under the ship. I literally cannot shoot it. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's time to visit Hulas again. The travel back and forth makes this a tedious set of side quests to complete, but man, oh man, are the rewards worth it. I mean, you saw just how much stronger my main character had gotten with the, with the strength boosting gauntlets. Alright, we have to schlep all the way back to Hulas. That's fine. It's fine, just fine. I think, we're gonna go to Kashyyyk after this to track down the shapeshifter. And when that's all done, or not when that's all done. At this point, when we arrive on Kashyyyk, we should run into Darth Bandon, Malak's apprentice. So we'll have that fight as well. For now, we'll go visit Hulas again. Let's see what he gives me this time. 2 more dark hits of various magnitude. What's up, bro? Vorn Dasrad is dead. Well done, Doug Tetra. And as promised, here is your reward, a Genoharadan stealth unit. You'll find it is far superior to most. Vorn's death brings you closer to completing your initiation into the Genoharadan, Doug Tetra. However, until you've completed all your missions, you cannot be accepted into the guild. Is there anything else, Doug Tetra? 1,000 experience, items, journal. So I think we just completed that. You've collected the bounty for Vorn. Genoharadan Stealth Unit. Skills, Stealth +8. The assassins of the Genoharadan work in absolute secrecy, thanks to items such as this highly advanced stealth unit. Well, that's kind of a big yawn, but that's okay. We'll head back to the Ebonhawk now. And we need to fly to Kashyyyk. And I'm probably going to have to sit through the stupid Shadowlands elevator sequence, too. Oh, man. It's alright. It's alright. It's not bad. It's fine. Just fine. See you on the other side of the jump cuts. Alright, here we are. This is unfortunately going to be a pretty short video. For me. I mean, it's just slotting into the episode for you. But, yeah, I'm gonna run over to... Oh. Look at this cutscene I missed. Repair kit, battle stimulant, 2 frag grenades. Wookiee Rebel. The outsiders will pay for how they dishonored us. Death to all slavers. Kashyyyk will be free. med pack, battle stimulant. Anything happening in here? Oh, it's just empty. Fascinating. I mean, I definitely agree with the death to all slavers sentiment. Alright, this is more exciting than I thought it'd be. Let's head to the Great Walkway. Bowcaster and a vibro sword. Wonder whose stuff that was. Where the Great Walkway should be pretty deserted by now. I gotta make my way all the way over to the Shadowlands. Which you'll remember is through here and down this elevator. Wookiee guard. He was one of Chundar's. What's he have to say now? By order of Chieftain Freyr, you are allowed full access to the Shadowlands and our village. You have our thanks, outsider. Oh, Viper Kinrath are still here. What the heck? Why did my flurry get cancelled? Forest Kinrath Stalker. Alright. That was tighter than I expected. I'm definitely curious as to why my flurry gets cancelled if the whirlwind wears off. I've seen nothing in the mechanics that suggests that should happen. That feels like some kind of glitch type interaction. But we shall see. Alright. Onward. Alright, going to have a video interruption when this thing descends, so I'll see you on the other side of yet another jump cut. Here they are.
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
You're Malik's apprentice? Can't say I'm impressed.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a hard hit. This could be tough. Especially if I keep trying to solo it. I need this sumbitch whirlwind. Yeah. Figured. Well, let's load the autosave. We can try out different dialogue, too.
At last, you may have defeated them.
You were on the Endar Spire. You killed Trask. You'll pay for that.
Your words mean...
Let's kill his cronies first. That might work better. I think it will. Hey, I leveled up. Okay, I can quick save now. Cronies down. Oh wait, let's do... Yeah, I need to do Breach first, then Whirlwind. Oh, he killed me. That's alright. Oh god damn it, not this shit again. Did that really annoying thing where if I try to quick load after I die, you know, in order to speed things along a little.
I think I've been...
Yeah, I would rather skip the return to the main menu. I don't know who decided it was a good idea. Saved. Just don't try to hit quick load. I just have to let it do its thing. Alright, well, let's not waste turns on... What the hell? Why can't I queue up actions? I don't understand. This is crazy. Right, well, I guess I need to target him. Then I can say, I would like to do speed, I would like to heal, I would like to cast force resistance. Then I'd like to heal again. Then I'd like to cast speed again since he debuffed it off of me. For fuck's sake, game, get your shit together. Now it won't even give me the pop-up this time, but I dare not do anything except wait to get booted to the main menu, or else I'll have to restart the entire game and restart the recording again. Alright, so he's debuffed my speed. And he's just gonna keep doing it. Let's do a heal. Let's just try flurrying in. I feel like I can take him down before I die, but we'll see. Maybe not. Kind of depends what attacks he uses, doesn't it? Oh, hey, look, it actually worked that time. That's nice. That's something. It's missing. Why am I missing? Oh, come on. Whatever, it's fine. I just hate it when the pop-up doesn't happen. It's annoying as hell, because it's all... Alright. I'd like speed. Now... I'd like you to wreck him with Master Flurries. Why the hell are you just standing there? You've got the fucking attacks queued! What the fuck happened that time? I don't understand. I don't understand why nothing works. I missed 4 or 5 times in a row, and that's when my character bothers attacking. Which, you know, is great when it happens. Thank you. I'm definitely running into some kind of weird bugs on this fight. Oh, fuck that noise very much. I am not letting him heal off of me. Eat shit, Darth Bandon. Alright, let's heal up. Alright, let's start with Bandon. Credits. Darth Bandon's 3,000 credits, Darth Bandon's fiber armor, and a double-bladed lightsaber. Darth Bandon's fiber armor. Feats required armor proficiency light, defense bonus 5, max dexterity bonus plus 5, damage resistance resist 5, 25 versus fire, special upgradable armor. Despite the unfortunate fate of Darth Bandon, this light armor remains a desirable asset for any warrior. The silvery polish reflects a pride in craftsmanship rarely seen today. Okay. What about the other Dark Jedi? Frag grenade and advanced repair kit. I guess they didn't actually drop anything. Let's level up. Level 16, Jedi Consular. Yes, more wisdom. Skills, yawn, persuade. Feats. You've been granted the following feats this level: Master Force Focus, Master Sense. Okay. Heavy armor is useless. Implant level 3 would be very good. Weapon focus lightsaber would be good. Everything else is kind of eh. I guess improved toughness would also be good. I'm gonna go with... improved toughness. Powers, I get 1. I can do force immunity. That's a very good one for me. I can also do Force Breach, which is very good. I can do Force Wave. I'm going to start with Force Wave. It's just too generally useful to do anything else. Alright, there we go. We got through that one. Let's go find our shapeshifter for the Genoharadan mission. Oh gosh, excuse me. I think this little clearing is the spot. Oh, maybe not. Ah, here we go. This wasn't here before. Grarwar. Why do you disturb me, human? Grarwar comes to the Shadowlands to get away from your kind. I want to ask you some questions. I am no slave, human. I am Grarwar, a free Wookiee. I do not answer to you. Leave me be, human. Return to the village in the treetops. The Shadowlands is no place for your kind. Wookiee corpse. Datapad. This datapad appears to be a diary or record of some kind. The final entry is of particular interest. We were fools to come down here, all of us. How can we hope to capture an enemy that can assume any shape, any form? We lost 2 the first day, another 3 disappeared the day after that. Our enemy's bloodlust knows no limits. We found Grarwar's body last night, what was left of it. If we do not leave the Shadowlands soon, I fear we will all become victims of the Faceless One. Well, that sure sounds bad. You got some splaining to do, Grarwar. According to a datapad I found, Grarwar is dead. So you have uncovered my little secret. No matter, this body has grown tiresome to me. Maybe I can find one more to your liking, human. Your tricks don't fool me, Rulan. We can force wave him. Which is more awesome than Whirlwind is. He turned into attack, which is pretty funny, first of all. Very good. Now we just gotta kill off these tacks, of which there are many, unfortunately. This tack may be Rulan Prolik in disguise, but you can't tell for sure. Maybe if you kill it, it will revert to its true form, assuming it's Rulan. Attack the tack. Journal entry added. Dark side points gained. Genoharadan, Rulan. Rulan is dead. Now you just have to return to Hulas and collect his bounty. Rulan Prolik. 500 credits. Yahoo! Alright, so... naturally... I have to schlep all the way back. Here we go. More jump cuts. Yahoo! Alright, let's leave Kashyyyk and head back to Manaan. This is pretty much the most boring of schleps. Credits: computer spike, medpack, antidote kit, frag grenade. Zerka Doc. Alright, from here we need to fly back to Manaan again. See you on the other side of all the jump cuts and movies. Alright, time to go to Hulas again. Nearly done with this very long side quest chain. Of course, we did other stuff too. What's up, Hulas? What you got for me? Rulan Prolik is dead. I must congratulate you. Rulan was no easy target. I will admit that you are not the first to be sent after him, though you are the only one to succeed. Here, take this Genoharadan visor. Many of our agents use them to increase their senses and improve their skills. It really is quite an extraordinary item. Vorn, Rulan, Ithorak, that is all of them. You have done it, Doug Tetra. I hardly dreamed it was possible, yet now the task is done. All the years of planning, spying, and digging to discover their true identities, it was all worth it. Now the Genoharadan are mine alone. What are you talking about? Poor foolish Doug Tetra. You had no idea that the targets I sent you after were 3 of the overseers of the Genoharadan, did you? The overseers have always acted in secret, their true identities hidden from the guild and even each other to prevent one person from seizing control of the entire guild. But now they are dead, and I am the only overseer left in the guild. All the agents of the Genoharadan are mine to command, and I couldn't have done it without your help, Doug Tetra. Glad I could help you out. What happens now? You used me. I'm sorry, Doug Tetra. Even after all you have done for me, I cannot let you join the Genoharadan now. You are far too dangerous. You know the true identity of the only surviving overseer. I suppose I could try to have you eliminated, but I have seen your skill in dispatching the other overseers. I think it would be in both of our best interests if we were simply to part ways. Nobody plays me for a fool. You'll pay for this, Hulas. I was afraid it would come to this. Very well, we will finish this, as these things always seem to end in bloodshed. But the streets of Manaan are no place for this confrontation. Meet me in the Dune Sea, Doug Tetra. There we will engage in a ritual battle according to the customs of my guild, just you and me. Goodbye, Doug Tetra. I will wait for you in the Dune Sea. I don't need to remind you that you must come alone. If you do not, then you won't see me and you will never have your revenge. 1,000 experience, items received, journal entry added. Genoharadan Visor. Feats required armor proficiency light. Saves reflex +3, skills awareness +4, demolitions +2. Restricted, not usable by Wookiees. These visors hone a Genoharadan agent's senses, making them virtually impossible to catch unaware. The enhanced awareness also increases the agent's effectiveness in combat and in setting delicate, complex explosives. Completed quests. Genoharadan Rulan. You've collected the bounty for Rulan. Genoharadan. Hulas has played you for a fool. One of the 4 leaders of the Genoharadan, he used you to eliminate the other 3, giving him sole control of the guild. But you still have a chance for revenge. Hulas has promised to meet you in the Dune Sea of Tatooine for a final showdown. As with all the business of the Genoharadan, you must do this without the help of your friends. Alright, let's return to the Ebon Hulk. And once again, even more space travel and cutscenes. Let's see how this one goes. Almost done now, though. And thank goodness. Alright, see you on the other side of the jump cut. Getting close on my video splicing. I don't think this episode is ridiculously long time-wise, but lots of little slices I have to link together and separately record. It's going to be an effort to splice all these videos together and make this segment a single episode like I want to. That's okay. Yeah, we'll go alone. He's definitely lying. He's gonna have a gang, but I'm gonna go alone anyway. Because, frankly, I can't tell for sure if me going alone makes it so he doesn't show up or not. I think I can take him. I just hit level 16, and I got another point to wisdom. My modifier is +7. And I upgraded to Force Wave, so the nice thing is I'll be able to hit all of his underlings at once, which is awesome.
Oh, good hunting.
Hulas! He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thugs. I am not surprised to see you here, Doug Tetra. I am surprised you came alone, however. I thought you would know by now how dangerous we Genoharadan are. I killed the other overseers. I honored our agreement. This is between you and me alone. You have seen me betray the other overseers, yet you still believe a Genoharadan cares anything about honor? That is a foolish mistake, Doug Tetra, one you won't live to regret. You have great potential, Doug Tetra. Even the Genoharadan's best agents would not likely have been able to eliminate the other 3 overseers. You even have the potential to become an overseer yourself one day. That's why I have to kill you here. Eliminating the competition is the key to maintaining my power. Let's get this over with. My thoughts exactly. Brothers of the Genoharadan, attack. Okay, so the guys with vibro blades are the ones we really need to take down. Journal entry added. That's one down. Alright. I can go after his other cronies. Pretty easy. Jane Khan, huh? Killed some of them with just blaster deflection. Alright, it's just Rodian Thug and Hulas. Then we got Hulas' bad self. Now we are alone. It's over. Genoharadan. You met Hulas in the Dune Sea, but the traitor was not alone. He and his followers ambushed you in the hopes to forever silence what you know about the Genoharadan, resulting in a savage battle. So see, we're still light side. We'll be able to get back to max. And in the meantime, let's heal up and let's loot everybody for that. See what awesome items they have. I'm pretty sure they're very good. Credits: Hyper-Adrenal Alacrity, Genoharadan Mesh Armor, Hyper-Adrenal Strength, Construction Kit, Battle Stimulant. Alright, so the armor is the new thing. We'll have a look at that. Feats required: Armor Proficiency Light, Defense bonus 7, Max Dexterity bonus plus 5, Skills, Stealth plus 4, Dexterity plus 3. This perfectly balanced armor provides maximum protection without hampering a Genoharadan agent's ability to stalk his prey in total secrecy. 3 frag grenades. 200 credits, Adrenal Alacrity, Genoharadan Poison Blade. Well, I have already seen one of those. Right? Yeah, I got one for my first... after my first assignment. 300 credits, Genoharadan Blaster. Adrenal Strength. $52 credits and a med pack. Alright, with that, this whole side quest chain is finally done. We can head back to Manaan, this time, I think, for good, and we can quit running around alone, which is also nice. So, again, X number of jump cuts and cutscenes. I will see you on the other side when we get back to Manaan. Let's hit it. Alright, after all that, we should be able to do a few more party member conversations. Let's find Jolie. I haven't even figured out where he hangs out. Not over here. Here he is.
Got something on your mind, do you?
You mentioned something about your adventuring days?
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
So you weren't an adventurer?
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
But you've already said so much, I'm curious.
I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at the old man, that's what the sign says, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
Yeah, well, old people love to talk about history. Proven fact.
Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolee Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
You were a smuggler?
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Was it very dangerous?
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days, and with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have.
You were a pilot, too?
Pilot, smuggler, several other things, too. Or did you suppose I was always a crotchety hermit?
Where did you get the credits for all the supplies?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
So you stole it?
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
What happened then?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day
That was the day you what?
Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Your wife? You were married?
You know another way to get a wife? But yes, that's when I met her. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
Journal entry added. Jolee Bindo. You got Jolee to talk a little about his adventuring days, and during his tale he mentioned the fact that he had a wife. He didn't want to talk about her, but you might be able to ask him about it later when she gained more experience. Right.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Make a healing kit for me?
I suppose I could whip up something, a few herbs and such. Do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it.
Items received. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... The only other conversation I want to have... I just need to check on this right quick. I had a spare Rubot. I don't have anything in Jolie's lightsaber. I've got Juhani's fully upgraded, so I'll go ahead and give that to Jolee. Now that I don't need to be wandering around alone, I should be able to do one more conversation with Jolee at this point, but I'm going to bring him and Juhani along. And I'm going to try talking with him again.
Got something on your mind? Oh, I get it.
Now let's level him up. Skills. Powers. Yes, powers. Let's see. I can't do any more of the really good offensive ones yet. I'm gonna give him... I'll give him Destroy Droid. Juhani, I'll do Awareness and Treat Injury. She still can't do Master Speed. I'll give her... I can't give her anything I really like. Guess I'll give her Force Suppression. Wonder if I can talk to Jolee now.
Sure.
Got something on... Oh, I get it.
Well, huh. Let me try on the ship again.
Got something up.
Yeah, there we go. You mentioned something about your wife before?
I don't want to talk about that.
Sorry, maybe we can talk about it later.
Maybe, but I doubt it. I'm made stubborn that way.
Oh.
Got something on... I don't...
Well, I do. I don't mean to pry, but...
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
No, I want to hear what you have to say.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life. Perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Aren't you worried about the dark side at all?
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
No, I want to hear what you have to say.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
You don't think love can work?
I suppose it could. It would take a strong person to make that kind of commitment, I think. Someone with a great sense of self. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Journal entry added. Jolie Bindo. Jolie talked a little bit about his wife and why he didn't agree with the Jedi credo that love should be forbidden. He spoke of the Jedi with a great deal of bitterness, in fact. You might be able to ask him about it later once you've gained more experience. Oh, he makes you life support packs. That's pretty great. Okay. That's it for party member conversations now. So, I actually want to take Jolie and Bastilo with me. For plot reasons. I'd way rather have Juhani.
Yes?
Sentinel's just a very not awesome class, but what can you do? Skills. Yawn, yawn. Let's see. I can give her Destroy Droid. I can give her Night Valor. There we go. And I suppose I should look through everybody's gear. Give Jolie some strength gauntlets. Genoharadan stealth unit's not going to do anyone any good. Trying to think of all the gear I got. I think the only thing that's really good for my Jedi party members are the gauntlets, and those are going to me for obvious reasons. Okay. Let's roll. Alright. We rollin'. So, coming here with Jolie in our party is going to trigger some, it's going to trigger a new scene when we head back into, when we head into Ahto West. So I am ready to head there. The last map, I guess we've seen 2 accessible maps that I haven't explored yet. This one and the Sith base, but I feel like this is an excellent place to park it. And where's Jolie?
And you need?
There we go. He found his way here. Okay. Let's save the game here. And we will call it an episode. That was a big one. This has been Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, the video, I hope you will give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. If you care to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place is my Discord server. That link is in the video description. And if you care to support me or the channel, the best way, apart, of course, from liking and subscribing, is through my Patreon page. That link is also in the video description. My Patreon supporters get to nominate and vote for the games they would like to see me play. KOTOR itself is currently occupying that slot. Once a game is chosen, I play it through to the end, with full completion, or as near to that as I can manage. And after it's done, my supporters choose another one. It's a pretty straightforward process, and if you want to get involved, you can. Regardless, I really do want to thank you for watching. I am grateful for your time and attention. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.